So I am going to Discovery Channel, Japan, shooting for an arts and design program, and it is a perfect time to discuss the self and information. Now, many people seem to start from the assumption that the identity of the self is defined by the identity of information, namely a certain set of memories, personality traits stored as synaptic connection patterns in the brain assures that somebody is you. So you have your memory, autobiographical memory, you have your own peculiar traits, and that is you. And based on this idea, as people talk about mind uploading and whole brain emulation, and assert that if you successfully reproduce a certain set of information that is equivalent in some way to you, then you have reproduced a copy of yourself. And some people even claim that maybe self-consciousness would be reproduced and copied that way, so that if you do that and you have a new digital self, then probably you can destroy the original organic self. For me, this kind of idea is ridiculous, because I don't think that the identity of the self, the fact that I am me, can be defined in terms of the identity of information. Actually, it has nothing to do with the identity of information. That is my opinion. Consider a case where your memory and personality traits are modified very slowly over time, but at every second of the modification process, you have a continuous stream of consciousness. That is actually what's happening in our life, because we learn, we live, we encounter, and we change, and yet you are you. I mean, you're the same you. When you are 5 years old, say, when you are 20 years old, or when you are 30 years old, you are the same you in terms of self-consciousness, but the information that constitutes you is totally different. I mean, it's in a continuous process of modification. So that, I think, says a lot about the relationship between the self and information. And this is very important. The identity of the information, or the similarity of information, does not constitute an identity of the self or similarity of the self. So I would say the information has nothing to do with the identity of the self, consciousness. So the whole premise of mind uploading and whole brain emulation is wrong. I mean, they are completely in the dark as to how to construct and maintain the self. Well, I am approaching the studio now, so I should change my self-consciousness and prepare myself for the arts and design program shooting. If you're interested and if you understand Japanese, maybe you can search for the program. It's called Creator とその愉快な仲間たち, and I think it's available on YouTube too, as well as on, of course, Discovery Channel Japan. I'll see you around.